Alright guys, how's it going? I'm going to review these Blackweb wireless earphones. Now in a previous video that hopefully will be up before this one, I actually did the Blackweb like wireless earbuds that still have the wire connected in it. And over time, of course, with any kind of wired thing, it'll eventually disconnect. So I had them for a while, then it kind of disconnected. So I went back to actually buy another one of these and saw that I mean, these lasted for a while. Anytime you have any kind of connection, it's not an issue with that specific one. It's just the issue with the overall design of the item. So I went back to get another one of those for like 20 bucks, because for 20 bucks for that, it's a great deal. But I saw that they had these, the Blackweb wireless ones, for like 40 bucks. I'm like, I've kind of been wanting to get something like the AirPods and even use it with my Android phone, but I didn't want to pay $160 for it. Also, I've had AXGO wireless in the past. Hopefully I already had the video up. If not, I'll get to that. But they were like cheap ones you get on Amazon for like 20 bucks, but like they were cheap, so they only last like maybe a month and that'd be it. But the Blackweb is, they have them at Walmart. I'll see if they have them through Amazon if you want to get a pair. But there's something they have there, and I tried it and I like those. So let's look at the wireless ones here. You got them in the case like this, and it's talking about, it says total playtime is 12.5 hours, but it says that it says you get up to 3.5 hours playtime just using it. So it looks like this is kind of like a charging case. I had 3 knives earlier. So it looks like you have 3.5 hours per charge, but it seems that the case is a charging case, kind of similar to the iPods one. So especially if you're maybe if you're at work, or you're like riding your bike, or you're doing something where you have one in, you could use it, then let it charge and put the other one in. But if you're using both, 3.5 hours, I mean, it'll be good for listening to music and stuff. But if I'm working, because I have been working with both of these in at the same time for more than 3.5 hours, so that may be kind of a issue. I don't know, we'll see. Pretty sure I cut this one. There we go. Let's get the case out. The case is roughly a similar size to this one. But it's when pairing for the first time, remove both earphones from the charging case. Do not push any buttons at this time. Connect your device by searching for Blackweb TWS in ear. The Blackweb TWS earphones will automatically connect to the device they were last paired to. So that's a sticker on the inside. Put that over here. And as you can see here, it has like little metal things in here to charge with or connect to. If I can get this out, because that's one issue I've had with the previous ones. Like sometimes I want to do it one just one in ear, then I have to like run the other one and try to like kind of bend it on the neck and have the cable kind of running back, which is kind of annoying. But if you're reusing both of them, it's fine. Seems like there's a button. Hopefully it has a little bit of charge so we can try it out. Also, I'm trying to get this out. I'm trying a new lighting setup, so we'll see how that looks. It's kind of more my, video setup, but kind of like live stream podcasting setup. I don't think there's. Oh, there is stuff in here. There's smaller earbuds. There is the charging cable. So I'm assuming you just put the earbuds in here. And you just charge up the cable. And it's not Thunderbolt. I'm not sure which one that is. It's kind of a normal one. True wireless stereo headphones. I mean, if you really wanted to, we'll see how good they sound. It looks like you take out and they power on automatically. You put them in and they power off automatically, so there's like no on-off button. Well, it actually says press and hold either side to power on. Press and hold either side to power off. Alright, we will try this. Music controls. Says you press twice. Okay. So it's showing a difference between the left and the right. It's showing left 2 times to increase volume and 2 times on the right to decrease volume. Next track left, you hold that. Previous track on the right, you hold that. Then 1 time for pause or play on either side. Phone controls are similar. So I'm wondering how it works with just one in as well, like I was talking about. So we'll give that a try. So let's let's see if there's any juice in these. See how they feel in the ear too. Let's get that one in there. I mean, hopefully there's some juice in there. Because I wonder if it's going to recognize if I have just one in there and one's charging. Okay, so I had to turn each individual one on. Let's get out my phone. Let's do some Bluetooth connecting here. Then eventually I'm using a Fire tablet too. That's not what I meant to do. And I also want to check, because with these, I believe at first it didn't sound right when I was doing video, but I have been using these with my Amazon Fire tablet when I'm on the treadmill, and it had been working fine. I can't remember exactly what I said in that video, but those were working fine with audio video sync up over Bluetooth. So let's search. What did it say it's going to come up as? Blackweb TWS in ear. It says connected over here. Or if it just does it for... Okay, I want to assume that's good for both. I mean, these are pretty cheap. I may get another pair of these as a backup. Possibly. I mean, depending on how well they sound, you may possibly get 2 of these. It's like 40 bucks for one. So, let's try some music here. Sounds pretty good. How do you do volume? Oh, that's turning it up. Yeah, so 2 times on the right, turn it down, then 2 times on the left, turn it up. So, I mean, let's listen to some bass here, see what we got. I mean, as long as these have like a decent amount of clarity. Because, like, if you want like top quality audio, you obviously want to get over the ear and possibly even plugged in. But we'll see how this sounds. No wires. So that's fantastic. I also want to see what it's like if I just have one as well. So if I put, does it say where left is? Okay, so that magnetically like snapped in, so that's good. You can see it's charging here as well with a little blue light, so that's nice. And if I just pull it out, if I put it back in, little beep. It's working. Alright, so we got music. Music sounds good. It's not as spectacular as it would be with over-the-ear headphones, but that's a given with using earbuds. So what I'm curious about is if I do video, if it's going to be able to sync properly with the lips somebody's talking. So let's get us a small little video here. Biden, grab ass. Joe Biden's going to sniff your hair whether you like it or not. But yeah, these are, I mean, these are fitting pretty comfortably right now. No issues with that. They actually, like, it has a little hook. So if you do the gym, if you're doing like cycling or something, you don't have to worry about like a little earbud thing just falling out. Okay, so right now there seems to be a slight delay with the audio and the video. But like I said before, when I tried these, it was at first, but then it wasn't. So I'm going to keep trying these. Then if I don't know if maybe something fixes it or not, I may put like an update in the description. But if not, I may, like I said, these are good. Well, these are the other ones. And there was like the right side had like an issue with connecting, so I got pissed and I just ripped it completely out. So, but I mean, once they start disconnecting it, any set of headphones. So what I might possibly do, if these don't sync up, still use these for like music and podcasts and stuff, but if I do go to the treadmill, I may possibly spend another 20 bucks on these. Super great. Use them both at the same time. They're awesome. But the issue I had when I was wanting to use just one. So, but I think I've covered everything. I probably cut a ton out. Especially if you didn't hear me sing a whole song. I cut that out probably. But sounds good. They're comfortable in the ear. Let me actually take these out so I can hear myself. Then stick these in here. like you can see here, they stick in there. You can hear them like clip in. They're magnetic. They have little blue lights on when they're charging. So from what it says, and oh yeah, okay, so we got lights here too on the case itself, showing you how charged the case itself is. And now it's showing that 2 of them are charging. So it says you get 3.5 hours out of each individual charge, and you can stick it back in there and recharge it. And it says 12.5 total, so that gives you what? 4? 3.5, about 3.5 charges, something like that. So that's nice. So it's I mean, it's not as slim as the AirPods case that I've seen, but it's pretty nice. They were comfortable. We'll maybe check in later on I may try it on my Amazon Fire tablet and see if the Bluetooth on it acts different. Because that might have been in the past, because this phone's about 3 years old, so the Bluetooth on this may not be necessarily up to date. Because I believe I might have tried it with this and it didn't work at first, but I've been using it with my Amazon Fire tablet, and it has been working with that, so I'll try it with that. Then if I don't update it in a couple of weeks or something like that, then just assume that it will work depending on what device you have, what device you're using it with. But yeah, I mean, for $40, then you won't have the issue of like ripping the wire out. Because like years ago, I'd go through the $20 like Skull Candy headphones. I go through a pair of those like every 4 to 6 weeks, because eventually, you know, just have the wire, just any kind of mechanical, would you call that mechanical? Any kind of physical thing like that would eventually give out. But with this, you don't have that. The only thing that possibly I would see would wear out in time is maybe the charging connectors. But I imagine that would be years. So for $40, this is seems like a pretty good deal to me. If we get it. All right. So you like this? You can give it a like. If you want to, subscribe. If you want to support me, I have links below, all kinds of things. PayPal, Patreon. I may look into getting Subscribestar. I have a Teespring. All that good stuff. But until next time, I'm probably about to film a podcast with these new lights I have set up. I may make a short video about that as well, because this is kind of a side note. I was looking at getting like cheap $40 LED newer like camera lights, but I went to Walmart and found some under the desk or under the cabinet lights and kind of put them here. And there's actually one behind me here too with the bag as a diffuser. So I don't know. You like the lighting setup? Hopefully the color temperature is right, because it's because I have like daylight lights, and I also have like tungsten lights out there. So it's 4:20 in the morning, my dudes. All right, cool. So I think I'll end it here. Peace.